Good afternoon everyone, Lee Whittaker here in my new golf simulator. Just had this built in my shop. We're going to be hiring it out, letting people come down and use it or use the SkyTrack software. And we're here today to do a review, and today's review will be this. Is the M6 Hybrid. So let's get to it. So yeah, so we're going to be reviewing this today. Before we start hitting some shots, let's have a look at the technology that's held within it. Let's have a look at what shaft I've got, what grip I've got, and let's see what we get. Just remember, I am a mid-handicap tester. I've got my official handicap of 16.7, so this is a mid-handicap test. I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, so I'll be testing it for me, for you, for everybody who's not professional really. How easy is it to hit, how good is the dispersion, how far can we hit it, and I'll give you my sort of reaction to it, what I think about it. Would I buy one? This is mine, so I technically have bought one. So yeah, so let's have a look at the technology inside involved in it. Let's have a look at it, how it looks down at the address, and then let's get back, hit some shots in SkyTrack, and let's give you my conclusion on the club. So as we look down from above, you can see that the difference between the black and the silver really profiles the ball really well. The silver line on the top looks magnificent against the matte black crown finish, and with the black face as well, you know, it sort of differentiates between the head and the face, and that for me, that really helps me lining the ball up. There isn't anything on the top line to sort of line the ball up with like some clubs do. But to be honest, I don't actually think it needs it. It just looks really well lined up. It's easy for me to line up. So yeah, that's it, the view from above. On the base, you can see you've got a speed pocket, which should help with low face hits. It should help get the ball up in the air. Other than that, there's not really a lot to talk about with the M6 Rescue Club. I've got this in, when it focuses, number 3, 19 degrees, and also there is no adjustability on the hosel on this club. So you get what you get. On the face itself, you do get twist face technology, so any off-center hits shouldn't be that affected, if you believe in that. I've used it a few times on the course and not hit from the center, and I found it still goes relatively straight. Although if you leave the face open, it will just slice away. It doesn't cure that, like I've said on the M3 review. The shaft I've got in there is the Speeder 869 Evolution. It is the Tour spec, and it is an X-Flex by Fujikara. It's the first time I've gone to this shaft. Normally I'm a Hazardous player, but the Hazardous wasn't available, so I went for the Fujikara Speeder 869 shaft on this one. So yeah, like I said, there's not really a lot of technology in it. There's this twist face, obviously there's a speed pocket, but you know, we've seen these in the recent Taylormade incumbents of 3-woods and drivers, etc. So all they've done now is put it into the hybrid series, which I think is a brilliant thing for them to do. You know, let technology go in all the clubs instead of it going into the drivers all the time. So yeah, so we're going to go and hit 10 shots with this now. Let's look at the numbers afterwards, look at the dispersion. Let's see how we get on. So yeah, let's go and hit some balls. And it's shots like that why I love this club. 213 yard high fade. I love it. So 5 shots in and my dispersion is awful. I am not swinging it very well today. Getting about average 200 yards, but let's try and hit one straight, shall we? Fatted that one. Fatty bonbon. But even that shot, I fatted it and it still went 197 yards and it wasn't that far left. Yeah, so much forgiveness in this club. Shot number 10. Let's give it all the beans. Let's try and get one down the middle, shall we? Let's try and get one down the middle. So that's 10 shots. Not swinging my best, but you know, as a mid-handicap golfer, we don't swing our best all the time, and that's the problem we have to put up with. So let's have a quick look at the numbers. Off the face, though, you know, the sound is fantastic, and when you hit it, it gives you that feedback that you've hit it really well. I mean, I know it's difficult when you're in a simulator to replicate that, but you know, it's just so nice to hit, and if I was swinging better, I'd probably be getting better distances. It's just today, you know, it's just not one of those days. So let's take a look at the numbers and let's have a discussion about it. Alright, so there's the 10 shots. Unfortunately, the dispersion was not very good. It was 67 yards from left to right. But if we take a look at ball speed first, my average ball speed was 125. I had a low one at 117, a high one at 131. Launch angle averaging at 17.6. My average spin was 4,406, which was pretty high, to be honest, with this club. You know, but this is what we do, unfortunately, as a mid-handicapper. I think my best distance average is 203, which, to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with. I'd probably hope that to be up to about 210, 215. There was a good shot there at 217, you know, 130 mile an hour ball speed. So yeah, it's just, unfortunately, as a mid-handicap golfer, we aren't consistent enough with our hits, our ball speeds, our swing speeds. But you know, in all, there was nothing drastic in there at all. You know, if we have a look at the dispersion over there, you know, they're all carrying around about the same, so it's something, you know, you can work with when you come for a gap fitting. You know, you can know that, I know if I'm about 200 yards away, in reality I'd probably hit my gapper. This would be about 210 to 220 yards away club, because some go out there and I have to play for my best shot, unfortunately. But down the range, you know, there was a couple of good ones in there. There was one that was well out to the right, but most of them are down the range, which, you know, is not drastic. So we've used the indoor data. I'll put some shots of me, some videos of me using this on the course. I mean, this is my go-to club. If I'm 220, 230 away, this is definitely my go-to club. I struggle massively hitting a 3-wood off the deck. It's my tee club, and I have hit this up to 250 yards before. So yeah, it's not ideal because, you know, I can either bomb ball it, I can not hit it very well. But I play for my best shot when I play, so I know if I'm 225 away, I know I can get this there. And if I hit it 180, there's nothing to do with the club, it's to do with me. And as you know, as mid-handicap golfers, that's what we have to put up with. You know, we can all say, oh, I can hit 150, can hit this 250 or whatever, but that's one shot in a blue moon. You know, you have to, I suppose you have to play for your best shot, but I'd rather come up short and just have a little chip on, which is what majority of my golf is, unfortunately, until I get better and my swing gets better. But as for the club, it's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. It's so easy to hit. You know, even if you've watched any of our course vlogs, Alan's got one of these, and he's always been a hybrid struggler. He's not been able to hit any hybrid. I think he's had about 4 or 5, cannot hit them at all. He got this and he absolutely creams it, you know, 8 times out of 10, and as do I on the course. So it's definitely worth going to have a look at. Yeah, there's not really a lot else to say other than Taylormade have made another fantastic club. The price when I bought this was £229. I'll have a look on the internet and I'll put a little note under this video of what the current price is. I think it's gone down in price because, you know, it's been out a while now. But if you go in the market for a rescue club, a hybrid, go and have a look at this, because I think you'll be surprised at how good it actually is. Yeah, so let's go and have a look at some videos of me hitting it out on the course.
Didn't top it, it smashed it. We've gone for it, lovely. Got it away though. Staying out there right, but at least it's...
So that's it. We've looked at the numbers. You know, I've told you about the club. There's not really much else I can say, to be honest, other than thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you watching my reviews. I don't know if I'm any good at them or not, but you know, I enjoy doing it, and that's the main thing. I do it for my enjoyment more than anything, and as a mid-handicap golfer, to sort of let you see what the clubs are like. So I will do more reviews. I've got the course vlogs on the channel, so if you've not watched any of them, please have a look at them. Please do consider subscribing to my channel, and also give me a comment. Tell me what you think about my reviews. What can I do better? You know, I know there's massive club reviewers out there, but what if you like watching mine, what would you like to see me do? What can I do better? And give me a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you didn't. That's it from me. I'll see you again soon, probably with another course vlog or another review. But otherwise, later.